I'm a lover of all types of bacon, including vegan bacon now, which was part of the waffle that I tried yesterday here at Culture Vegan Joint right near Kempsville Road and Indian River Road. I'll tell you about that more in a second, but it's a place that you can see it's missing the vowels. All it's missing in Culture is you, is what they say here, which is pretty exciting because they want people to come in here. They want people to talk over the food, just talk to each other, enjoy art, enjoy music, and just build a culture together. It's a pretty cool scene. Now, Culture is owned by Lavinia Hankins. We also have a producer named Lavinia, shout out to her. But this Lavinia goes by Love, and she first opened up the place in a co-working space a couple of years back and has been running and gunning really ever since. Now, the menu here is totally vegan, so it's completely plant-based, from oat milk in the coffees to easier to digest spelt flour in the waffles, which are a big seller here. Now, Love herself has been vegan about 6 years now. I asked her where she's from and kind of how that built the identity of this place, and she told me her family was actually pretty nomadic growing up. And so she's been to almost all 50 states. She's experienced a lot of different cultures, a lot of different food, and that's what she wants to bring to her cafe. And that's from the food on the menu to the art on the walls to the music that's playing here. She shut her place down in March because of COVID-19, eventually reopening in this new space for her in September.
We were kind of forced to grow, which was something that we were looking to do anyway. So once we were forced to grow, we expanded into another location. Scared to say this on camera. COVID was like a rebirth for us. COVID allowed us to take a pause. We didn't want to work in fear. We also didn't want to work under pressure. We still wanted to provide an experience because that's who we are.
That's true. And a real quick thing about the experience, we probably were done filming here in about a half hour, and I stayed an extra half hour just talking to Love and the people inside because it's just that kind of place. Now, Love whipped me up a waffle to try, half savory with basil and avocado, half sweet with berries and vegan cream cheese. I cannot tell you how surprised I was by the first bite, in the sense that it was delicious beyond what I could have imagined. And this is coming from someone, as we mentioned earlier, who is not vegan. I'm a big bacon and steak eater, and I can tell you every place we visited that's had a vegan menu, I have been so impressed by and just changed. And I know that when you hear the word vegan, for a lot of people, it just turns them off. They say, well, I'm not vegan, I don't want to try a place. Well, hey, you don't have to be vegan to try a vegan dish. And so we're going to get a little bit more into that a little bit later here on WGNT. I asked Love, that's my favorite question to ask vegan chefs, is what would you say to somebody who's not vegan to try to get them to come out here? And she has some pretty good insight. We'll have that for you a little bit later here on News 3. But again, Culture Vegan Joint right here, Kemps River Crossing in Virginia Beach, corner of Kempsville and Indian River Roads. Come check them out. They open in just about an hour, 8 o'clock this morning. Come try something new.